Sagittarius, what do we have for you? Let me light this up. I forgot to do it before I turned on the camera. Maybe there's something you need to clear out in your space that you're forgetting about. I heard call them back. I don't know, guys. Okay, messages aren't going to be for everyone, but you know, that's okay. That just means someone else who's watching needs to hear it. Yeah, call them back. I don't know. Okay, you'll know what that's about if that's for you. Like, there's someone, it doesn't seem very, like, you know, it's just a little message. Okay. I feel like, you know, it's somebody that you're already talking to. But anyways, Sagittarius, wow, chatty. Let's get into your reading here. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. If you're new here, I put out 2 readings per sign a month. And then I do some general readings. I'm going to do an all signs, I think, soon on, I don't know, maybe Chiron, because Chiron's the wounded healer. Maybe Chiron through the houses. I'm so chatty with you, Sagittarius. What's going on? Someone chatting your head off, or you need to talk to somebody? If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for all your support, Sagittarius. Your videos are like, you know, your messages really reach you, okay? You have the highest views on my channel, I think. Yeah, I think so. You and Pisces maybe, but yeah, so I'm so glad I'm reaching a lot of Sagittarius energy. I have a Sagittarius stellium in my chart. So glad to connect. Let's see, the devil. All right. Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to do a general reading, you know, see what's going on with your energy. And then I'm going to go in and clarify about what your person, whoever relates to this reading, you know, whoever comes up in it or whoever you're thinking about now, what they're feeling, thinking, the energies in relation to you. Wow. You're going to have a victory with something that you thought you lost forever, I see. And this could be an aspect of yourself. It could be a career. It could be, you know, whatever. You take it as it resonates. Also, I should mention, you don't need to be a Sagittarius to watch this. You could be a cross watcher. You could just be loving Sagittarius vibes and come here to hang out with us. Okay, so take the messages that you connect to intuitively, okay, and just leave the rest. And that's it. And if it doesn't work for you, that's okay too. Now, I see your energy here, the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Magician. I don't know why I'm keeping my hand over my heart. I definitely feel like this is a matter of the heart here, which I'm also getting guided to tell you that's a very calming action should you need to just slow down or calm down about something. But I see that, you know, there was a disappointment here. You know, maybe some kind of dark night of the soul type stuff. Maybe getting into some things that, you know, some vices, something to cope. No, that's not going to be for all of you. But you're Sagittarius, some of you are hoping for something that is just not good for you. I have to say it straight out. That's for some of you. You're just hoping like almost for like a ghost to return. Now that could be an aspect of yourself. Could be anything. An old career path, a person. But it's not good for you, whatever that is. And if that doesn't resonate, then you're looking for some kind of helping hand out of a situation. I think in your last reading, we had a friend who had come into your life recently, I believe. But you do have the Magician here. So I think whatever it is that you want, you have a high possibility of getting. And maybe that's the, you know, hand on heart kind of thing. What does your heart really want? You know, can you connect to that? Because in the past here, we do have the Devil. Let me look at your cards here, get an overview, and then we'll get into it. You are... That's what I want to say. You know, like you saw something, you got out of something, okay? But there's something here that is like still caged with this 9 of Pentacles. There's the energy still being caged in some way, okay? Now in the center of the reading, you have your 9, and it's interesting I said your 9 of cups. They're yours, Sagittarius. I do feel that very strong vibe of like, it's mine, it's all up to me. 9 of Pentacles, the Magician, you know, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to get this done. So there is a very kind of like assertive energy here, and that's good because I feel like you earned it, whatever this is. But the energy is beautiful. You're in a creative time. You have lots of possibilities at your fingertips, and you know this. Maybe you're not fully reaching out for them. Some of you, and this isn't going to be for all of you, but some of you are confusing, you know, material financial gain with happiness. And of course that can, you know, coincide. But the cage here is really a warning to me that, you know, don't trap this creative love energy that you have at the moment with, you know, being bogged down with earth energy, really grounding things with finances and such, right? Not that that's not important, because you are abundant with that and you do need to, you know, keep your eye on that. But needs to be a space for this creativity to flow right now, especially if you're coming out of the 5 of Cups. Okay, so on the outer shell of your reading, you know, like kind of the outside, what's going on, how it looks from the outside, perhaps your perception of it, we have the Devil, the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. This is the, no, I'm gone, okay? You were dealing with some kind of addictive energy, and this could be your own addictions. It could be some kind of addiction to someone else's energy, okay? This could be a person you were dealing with who, you know, put you in a state that wasn't for your highest good. I think you got really invested into this, you know, with the 8 of Swords, overthinking, overanalyzing perhaps on a situation, trying to figure out what kinds of games were being played here. It's like you were ready, you were or you are ready to walk away, but you're looking back a little bit. You feel like you missed a detail. I heard, but why is it important for you to know, Sagittarius? Why is that detail important for you? That's a legitimate question I'm getting from Spirit there. Okay, so maybe that's the block, that thing that you think you're missing, that you didn't see. Because this overthinking here with the 8 of Swords, you know, the 8 of Swords is self-imposed mental imprisonment. You know, it's like you're keeping yourself trapped here by thinking too much about this situation, or a situation, I should say. Perhaps one that you were expecting someone to come back or help you with something that was very disappointing, something that maybe manifested in a way you didn't anticipate it to. Now, on the inside, this could be, you know, what your subconscious is going through, what your inner wound, something maybe you don't want to look at, something your higher self is trying to get you to see. We have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse, so is the Queen of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. Well, the first thing that's coming right away is that you need to rest, so have some R&R, I heard, because you're not seeing, or there is a new opportunity here, but it's like you need to rest before you go for it. You need your energy. Your energy's been trapped here within this cage and the 8 of Swords with the Devil and the Magician. Like, there's been a lot of like energy moving around, you know, like it's like draining. It's draining. So you need to recuperate here because there's a new opportunity on the horizon for you, potentially like something material, a new house, a new job, something that's going to give you a whole new vision. Now, inside too, we also have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse. This is like really telling me, and there's some kind of unhealthy emotional, and you know, you define unhealthy for yourself, but some kind of unhealthy relationship here. Maybe this is a relationship you had with someone else, could be a relationship, you know, in your family, could be your parents, could be, you know, a relationship with your kids. I don't know, there's something very close to you, okay? Someone very close to you who knows you very well, that, you know, it's almost like at one point there was goodness there There was a lot of fun. Maybe there was a lot of, I'm seeing the guitar here. Maybe there was a lot of music. Okay, there was a musician. I'm seeing coffee, a lighthouse. I don't know if any of those might be clues for someone. But then it's like something slowed down to like some snail pace, and you were pushing each other's buttons almost. Like, I feel like you just found that spot to how to irritate one another, and that started happening. Or if this is your family, like your parents, it's like they were doing that quite a lot. And this is like part of the reason why you've been trapped in this Eight of Swords energy, is because you've been involved in this situation where somebody knows how to like get to that part of you that pisses you off, I want to say. And their unwillingness to budge with the snail energy and their ability to like poke at you has totally blocked this beautiful sun. Like, look how big they are in comparison to the sun, and so blocked your vision. But here your vision is like, your vision is bigger than them or their vision. So many of you are coming out of an unhealthy, again, define that as you want, relationship, or you're moving away from like a toxic family situation. But you need to rest. You can't jump from that into something brand new, or like, even if that's like, you can't get out of like a bad relationship and then jump into like all this creative energy to start your new career. It's like, you just need to rest. It might not be for that long, Four of Swords, but give yourself that downtime. Okay, don't work yourself to the bone with anything, because this energy needs to be protected. It's in the center, the Nine of Cups, abundance, happiness, which you are in. It's just like on the outside, everything seems like draining. On the inside, it's disappointing. And in the center, it's happy. Okay, so there's hope there, which is beautiful. Okay, let me clarify here what your person, whoever you're thinking about, potentially in relationship to these cup people, the Queen of Cups, or it could be the devil. I don't know if that's the same person, same connection, same job. I don't know. You'll know. So let's see here. What's the devil? Holy Spirit. What's the devil about? I'm just going to rework the positions too. So in the past, we have the detachment with generosity and the devil. Wow. And I am seeing this dollar sign here with the devil. Maybe someone pulled back their resources. This could be you or someone else. They stopped giving financially to a connection. Stopped traveling towards someone, I heard. Interesting. For some of you, you detached from a devil energy, like something that was draining you or something that wanted a lot out of you. And for others of you, somebody seemed very emotionally detached that was once very generous. It was like a light switch went. And it's like I'm seeing things go up in flames. It's like, what happened? How did this happen? So black and white. Okay, that's for some of you. And then others of you, or this could be the same frequency, it's like you realized you were being way too generous in a connection, so you detached completely, mentally. Maybe not emotionally here, because in the current energy, we have the Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups? What's the Queen of Cups? Okay, I'll look at them all. We have convention coming out. Okay, so that tells me, there's wanting to stick to the status quo a little bit, even though there's some unhappiness here. So this definitely could be relating to a family. It's like all these little secrets underneath the family structure. There's things hidden, things that aren't able to grow. We have authority, organization, and rebellion. Wow. So there's a dynamic here between the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, where one is like really kind of bossy, okay, wants things their way, and the other is like really trying to rebel against that, okay, detach from that. But the struggle seems to be that whoever's trying to detach also is having a hard time detaching from the status quo, like the convention of a marriage or a family, like doesn't want to break a tradition almost. Or you're very invested in family values or relationship values. You know, that's very important to you. You're Sagittarius, right? You're a seeker of truth. your morals and your values are the most important thing. Anybody who goes against that is in your crosshairs, right? But for some reason, it's like you're trying to save something a little bit, I feel. Or maybe this is their energy, okay? Now, how they're seeing the situation, we have the 8 of Swords. What's that about? Impulsiveness. Affair. I was almost going to say it. Okay. We could take the affair as like an affair, like like an adult affair, the cheating situation, or we could take it here. So you pick what resonates as like daily affairs, your affairs, right? So there seems to be an impulsivity towards this, right? Somebody is feeling trapped. This could be your energy, but somebody is feeling wound up, I heard, trapped. They're not seeing things clearly. This could be somebody accusing another person of having an affair and they're not seeing things clearly. This could be, I think there's someone overthinking about that. There's somebody thinking that there's some infidelity going on, perhaps where there wasn't. For some of you, there's something about like someone being too impulsive. It's like they get wound up about something, like when they get really like spiraling in their head about something that's going on, they get real impulsive and like start doing weird things with, I don't know, I heard the books. I don't know, they start doing impulsive actions, okay? And so they're seeing the whole dynamic that's going on right now is just one of those impulsive moments. This is like poking at you and pushing your buttons. Criticism. This person might criticize you a lot, or there's mutual criticism in the relationship. Ace of Pentacles for how they see you. Enthusiasm. Yeah, so they see you wanting this new opportunity, having a new opportunity, opening up a whole new world, and being very enthusiastic about it. You have a lot of energy, okay? You do. You're very bright-eyed. You bring a lot of like positive energy to people, and they see that. Oh, and I almost wanted to say they feed on it. So that's not for all of you, but that was there, okay? 9 of Cups for how they feel about you. That's like they're really happy, right? Let's see. Appreciation. Well, they appreciate you. So what's the problem then? What's the problem? Maybe you two are resolving a situation, companionship, and you're trying to build back a friendship or a base that's been broken from an affair or just being impulsive in the relationship, having lots of fights, picking on one another. Fulfillment. Yeah, this person feels like you're everything to them. So I don't know what's going on with their energy, but maybe they just don't want to deal with the difficulties of the relationship. Let's keep going here and see what else comes out. Secrets. It's very conflictual, okay? It is. And maybe you're dealing with two different people here. I don't know. We have the King of Cups here in the reverse for, what they want with secrets. Let's see. Is this keeping secrets? Or exposing secrets? What is this, Spirit? Order. Somebody, Sagittarius, somebody knows something and they're not saying it. Like they know, either you or them knows something that the other one thinks they don't know, but they're not saying it. They're holding it in, King of Cups in reverse, because they want to maintain the order. Probably whoever is really tied to this convention. Okay, so maybe you have some suspicions, but you're not confronting this person because you want to keep things intact, or maybe that's them. Or maybe you're waiting for the perfect moment. I feel like there's multiple stories going on here, or you're just dealing with you might be dealing with more than one person for some of you. It seems like a little bit up and down. I was going to say confusing, but it's not. It's more like up and down, up and down. 5 of Swords for what you should know about them. Coming out with status and restlessness. Some of them want to go to the next level with you, but they don't know how to get there. They're trying to win something. Who are you dealing with, Sagittarius? What is this? Maybe it's this detachment here, like this person's detached from their feelings and their thinking, so it seems like it's all over the place. This is probably one of the most confusing reads I've ever had for you. Okay, let me see. 5 of Swords. Let's clarify with the tarot. Temperance. Yeah, they're waiting something out. They're being patient. Wealth. Okay, we have status, wealth. Okay, there's some, and this seems to be a theme in your readings, that there's somebody who's very tied to money. 10 of Pentacles, status. Somebody wants to go to another level with you, or they're wondering why you're not reaching that level, or they're holding on for that status. There's some kind of, we had generosity in the past. There's some kind of money thing here, and we have fulfillment here with this big bag of money. Maybe you're providing for this person, or you have provided for this person, and they're kind of wanting to maintain the relationship because of that. 4 of Swords for your current advice. Well, that's rest, of course, as I said. Let's see. What's this card here? Wow. We have isolation. Spend some time alone, Sagittarius. I like this energy. It's like, whew, what is going on? If you're confused, I don't blame you, because this is definitely not going the way you thought it would. You need to isolate and think about what's going on here. What do you want out of this situation? What your next steps are. Influence, because right now you're being heavily influenced by this energy. Okay, you really are. And I'm not sure that their influence is coming from the best place. Okay, this person feels like they can't get stuff together, and so they're hoping that you're gonna take them somewhere in their life. For some of you, if the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are parental figures, then they're having a huge influence on whatever this is. That could be their parents, your parents, I don't know. Or just family traditions, perhaps. I do see a lot of family tradition here. Perhaps some of you have siblings or other people in your family where things kind of didn't work out, and then there's a lot of gossip around that, so you're trying to avoid that. But you're being influenced, so you need to isolate, take some time out with the 4 of Swords, and really contemplate, do some deep thinking by yourself without being influenced. Find out what your vision is. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, what's leading you out? What's the outcome here? That's good. But that's independence, right? That's being on your own. Achievement. Wow, okay, great. Patience. Sagittarius, you're having so much patience here with this person. I can totally see that. But it's paying off, okay? They're having patience too, but I think it's for a different reason. I think you're waiting it out to see what's going to happen, what's going to come out of all this, but whatever does come out of all of this, it's going to be a major achievement for you. You're going to be happy about it. And I think it's going to give you some kind of sense of independence. Some of you, I have to be honest, some of you might break from this person and that this is the end of it. Others of you are going to feel independent but still kind of stuck in this conventional relationship. Let's get one more here. I want to know if there's hope for repair in this relationship. The High Priestess. Well, trust your intuition, because there are secrets. And the High Priestess card is also a card of being alone, as is the 9 of Pentacles. It's very independent energy. Okay, so I do see and that's your advice, isolation in the 4 of Swords. So I do see, Hierophant here. You need to gain some wisdom, higher knowledge. You need to be on your own right now. in whatever way that means to you. Okay, some time by yourself. Let's get some Moonology cards out here to close your reading. Wow. I'm going to have to watch this one back, I think. There's a lot going on. Bring love into the situation. Maybe that's what's lacking here is like love. You know, there's a lot going on, but where's the love at, Sagittarius? The energy is gaining momentum. Don't let your past hold you back. So that isolation in Four of Swords, I think, is really getting you to take time to breathe out. Yeah, to take time to breathe out, but also to think about, you know, how you can bring love into this situation. If you want to bring love into this situation, or do you want to go somewhere else with your love? You know, all this energy is gaining momentum, and I'm seeing that as not necessarily your energy. I'm seeing it as like this energy of whatever situationship this is. It's like, it's almost, I feel like it's going to come to a head or something. Like it's a little chaotic, okay? And I think it's clouding your vision and holding you back a little bit. Let's get one more. I feel like I want one more. You're very close to achieving your goal. Great. That's awesome. Your hard work is paying off. Okay, so it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully, you know, you can sort through this. I was trying to get some more concrete advice, but I think this is something that you really need to trust your intuition with. All right, Sagittarius, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.